So good afternoon, my fellow human beings. Thank you very much for being here to the content of this video. There it is. The bridge between the playful inner child and the wounded inner child. So one of my favorite musics right now is from Laser Light called Wire to Wire. And there are two verses on the lyrics. And one says, "How do you love in a house without feelings?" And that's the house I grew up in. A house without feelings. So it was a house, it was not a home. Basically, I grew up with two people that do not have, they are still alive, feelings that go beyond the fourth chakra. Oh, that go beyond the third chakra. And because I'm an empath, it was very difficult for me to live with that energetical dissonance. But nevertheless. And the second verse is, it says, the lady says to the guy, "It is love, it's not hostile conditions." So the problem of living in a house without feelings is that we lose the capability to receive. To use the feminine energy to receive love. When people receive love, we reject it, we repel it, because energetically we are not magnetically ready to receive that quantity of love. Okay. And I saw a beautiful video from a beautiful astrologer. I will leave the sources of everything down below, in which she talks about the psychological Wirkungen. Wirkungen. I don't know how to say this in English. Oh my god! The consequences of the alignments of the planets in our psyche and in our chakras. So, and it took me a while to reorganize it, but I liked it very much, and I will do a nice summary. That's going to be a little long, but it is worth it. So, the bridge between the playful inner child and the wounded inner child. That's the question. Okay, how are we going to organize our the masculine energy and the feminine energy in order to blossom the inner child, because the playful inner child is the one that has the desires, is the one that has is the closest to the source and has something to give to the world. So how are we going to energetically tap into that inner child in us to give to the world the best, our full potential? Okay. And at the same, parallelly, how are we going to nurture, to give love to the wounded child, so that together we are more powerful? Okay, so we are going to organize or to love ourselves and to forgive what our parents or the society in general did to us inadvertently. Okay, so, and the question is how the playful inner child is the creator. Okay, and if we want to be creators, what are we willing to do? Okay, how much shadow work do we need to follow through in order to become creators ourselves, creators of our own positive, happy, grateful future? Okay, so this is it. So I will ask a lot of questions. Okay, what is blossom to me? What does it mean to me? What brings me joy? What energizes me? What does my heart desire? What do I always wanted to do or be? What if I met life with a courageous open heart? What is healing to the wounded child, inner child? Peter Gerlach has a very good system, so I will always leave the things alone below. How do I allow myself uniquely to be, and where do I stop myself from enjoying my unique gifts and talents? Okay. Can I grant myself permission to value that I am different from others and others are different from me, and that's okay? What would happen if I gave voice to my talents, even if others would judge, criticize, laugh, or ridicule? I have a very nice opinion about this. The opinion of others are nothing of my business. I don't care. I do my thing. Where do I huddle down instead of standing tall? Which activities bring me joy? Which actions would I take right now to feel good in my body and in my soul? Am I ready to commit to my own happiness and take a playful approach to life? What am I grateful for in my life? How would I express that gratitude? To whom should, could, would express that gratitude? Could I express my joy kindly and compassionately? How could I engage others in a joyful dialogue that align with my inner truth? Okay. So, those are the positive questions. The negative questions, or the questions that are going to put the problem or make you see the crap in your face. Okay, to do the shadow work. What needs to break down for me to exist a breakthrough? A tower moment in tarot cards, a hitting rock bottom like Peter Gerlach says, or a contrasting moment like Abraham Hicks says. Where do I feel stuck with a strong tension? That's also a resistance, okay? That we resist something that we hold on to instead of accepting and surrendering and letting it go. Which memories or experiences no longer leaves me feeling disempowered out in the world? Are you ready to release that at last? Where can I truthfully say I had enough of a situation? So when are you hitting rock bottom and say, this is it, I had enough, I'm changing? And the question is, am I willing to cut out, discard anything that is toxic, poisonous, draining my energies, no matter how scary that might seem to be? So in this case, I would just suggest to trust the 5D reality, the universal unconditional love, okay? And to be always in high vibrations, okay? I have links about these topics and I can link them down below. What can I tackle right now that seemed impossible or challenging in the past? What steers me up to action? When do I want to act on something? Okay? When do I want to defend or protect myself? How do I assert myself? In what ways do I assert myself? What am I willing to fight for? What am I passionate about? What lights my fire? What is fed with joy, authenticity, and self-determination? Is the outside world in alignment with my inner world? If not, ask yourself what those gaps are, what is missing, and ask your intuition for answers. Okay? So we need to have the highest regards of our thoughts, emotions, and actions. The past one. In the following items. In the past issues, our home connection, our emotional safety, our past family, feeling nurtured and loved, feeling connected to ourselves. Okay? What is in my face? What is in the universe trying to tell me? And or I look away because it's too hurtful? What am I trying to move beyond rather than getting resistance, whatever it is in your face? Be grateful for whatever it is there, or you are noticing, or the universe is trying to tell you. Because that awareness is what will make you move forward. Can I extinguish the fire, the passion, the desires of the inner child? No. Sorry. What can destroy that fire of the inner child, the passion, the kick to do something, the excitement? Okay, so number one, thinking too much, so overthinking, overanalyzing, in problem-solving mode, so you're not in a moment enjoying it. Criticism and judgment. Number two, to be emotionally blocked. Emotions that are not flowing, that are stuck, stagnant, blocked or suppressed, which means in codfish water, em águas de bacalhau. Being obsessive with something that we are holding on to, that's resistance. Number three, resistance beyond the traditional values and comfort zones that we are having in our lives. So we have to spread our links, extend our horizons, understand what is going on. Okay. And then, most likely because of all these questions, we will have the need to have deeper conversations. In these deeper conversations, we will tap and dig out the truth about our feelings and the world we have built and we are currently building. Okay, so we are organizing our thoughts, emotions and actions to do something better. So we need to engage in a deeper process to understand what is not working for us or what does not feel truthful or authentic. This is basically opening the fourth chakra and deciding, from now on, I will only do things from the balanced fourth chakra and not from the ego. Can I allow myself to go deeper and tap into my own inner power, into my true place that truly feels that is grounding? Me or source or the 5D reality is helping me in some way to be myself. If you take things personally, or getting defensive, or starting to have a struggle, that take a deep breath. Something that I also do when I am stressed, I ask for help to Archangel Michael. Okay, and I just say, please Archangel Michael, help me. Okay, I will also do a video about that. Ask yourself, it is if your actions are obsessive or triggered, if it is about yourself, if it is about me. Okay. When we are obsessive or anxious, take a moment to self-soothe. That's a skill that anybody that is emancipated should always, constantly master. Especially when you come from a low nurturing family situation. So you should learn how to self-soothe, to nurture yourself, physically, emotionally, spiritually, through actions that satisfy our emotional needs in these aspects. Then, with time, we will not feel this intense triggering, and it plateaus to the lowest level possible. So it just goes through without feeling it. Okay? So, it is important to feel fully nurtured, positive, to nurture positive thoughts and satisfied with oneself before starting these discussions, before going to the boxing ring. If you feel obsessive about something and like an opposite lifestyle or anything that it's argumentative, when we are very insisting about something or uncovered the truth or to expose about something that is untrue or not authentic from our standpoint of view. So you should always do self-soothing. Huh? Reconnect with what lights us up, to what we love, to what we want to express in the world. This new moon wants us to support joy, humility, and healing capabilities. Tap into our healthy masculine by acting from an authentic place, that's the fifth chakra, coming from the heart. in every moment by what it might feel like to create. Not for the sake of achievement or gain or to win, but out of love and joy, selflessness, and to give for the act of giving, so that others can receive. Give is a masculine energy, and to receive is feminine energy. So this is a 15-minute video. Thank you very much for listening to me. Comment, like, subscribe, and for the donations there's the PayPal button. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye.